We've been looking at games designed to play with friends, and perhaps the most common genre is, of course, the fighting game. While we're familiar with Street Fighters and Mortal Kombat, Extended Play's Adam Sessler has dusted off a more obscure title. He's joined with one of the producers, Greg Bemis, a former Internet Tonight producer.
That's correct.
And you guys are going to what's the name of this title?
It's called Way of the Warrior. It's for the 3DO system, which is one of the least successful systems. It came out in the early 90s. It was from Trip Hawkins' company, 3DO. It's a very interesting game. It's actually not using animated figures, per se. It's pictures of people that look like they all lived in the same apartment building off of Olympic in Los Angeles. It is a fighting game. Yes, here we have them
right there.
Yeah. It's definitely an interesting game. Now, the fighting game is obviously a very popular one,
right.
And it's not cooperative like the game we just looked at. It's all about beating the other person silly,
right.
and this game is all about well, these two people. So as you can see, this is digital
Lord.
pictures. You know, not the animated things. This was very innovative for its day.
Which was when?
Which was about 1992, 93.
Okay.
Its day was short, though, as you can tell. It's very action-based.
What exactly about this game makes it less than successful, aside from the obvious?
Well, the obvious is the graphics. It's also, it doesn't have a, I love doing that. It doesn't have the complexity. What's quite interesting about the fighting games is while it looks like it's just a bunch of people just hitting buttons, trying to see in what interesting way they can beat someone else up, there's actually quite a bit of thought that you can put into it. You know, the different combinations of button presses. It's almost like martial arts from your couch as you're hitting them. This game doesn't exactly exemplify that as much,
right.
but it's definitely quite interesting.
On a scale of 1 to 10, is it one of the more violent or less violent games you've seen?
That's a good point. It's so silly. It's so incredibly silly that the violence almost just sort of doesn't exist. I'm rather stunned over here. I can get
just some fury going on right there.
Is it more for the kitsch factor that people are going to enjoy this?
Well, it's whole reason. If you ever can find this game, you do it because it's just so campy.
Right.
It's so unbelievable that and this is the company that went on to make the Crash Bandicoot games. It's a company called Naughty Dog, but this was their less than illustrious beginning.
Now you say if you can never find it, it's a rare title?
It's a very hard title to find. The system itself, the 3DO, is not something that is readily available. You can go on eBay. You can find certain retailers that do specialize in very old and obscure gaming consoles. The game itself will then be probably hard to find as well. But if you're really into nostalgia and just curiosities in the video game world, this definitely is at the top of the list.
The name again?
The name is Way of the Warrior.
All right. Adam Sessler and Greg Bemis from Extended Play. Thanks for your time.